appreciation and value to all the gods and goddesses. Now, I just want to talk about something real quick, right? I want to talk about you are what you eat, basically, okay? So, understanding what I was speaking about the other day when I was talking about the differences between the eukaryotic organism and the prokaryotic organism, okay? Understand that there's a specific protein, right, that the eukaryotic organism needs basically to function, right? The development of their cells, etc., etc. This specific protein is called zinc finger, and it has to deal with DNA recognition, RNA packaging, etc., etc. Also, um, tumorigenesis, right? And this is the reason, part of the reason why I'm sticking to this specific thing called general tumorigenesis. Tumorigenesis is basically the development of a tumor. Now, remember what I'm telling you. They have a protein that they have to consume. Typically, these proteins are in the meats. Um, there's a protein called zinc finger that they have to consume, and this protein has to deal with the prevention of those tumors. How do you end up in a situation where you have a tumor? They say that you get it from radiation or your exposure to radiation, or your environment, or the way that you basically eat. But really, it's the radiation, right? Understand something. You don't typically just see black people walking around with benign tumors and malignant tumors, and etc., etc., right? Now, I'm still figuring that out, but I understand that the eukaryotic organism is, when it's exposed to radiation, it grows these types of tumors. Now, they say that the benign tumor is a little bit more, it's not as serious as the malignant. But understand also, well, they say that because you can find it, you can actually remove it. You know what I'm saying? It's to the point where if that benign tumor came in contact with a blood vessel, it would cut off that blood flow, right? So let's just say you had, because you got blood vessels in your neck, right? Let's say that benign tumor was on your neck. It would cut off, because your blood vessels is what transports that oxygen to your brain. So let's just say you had a benign tumor on your neck. It could come in contact with those blood vessels and cut off that oxygen going to your brain. They'll even get the tumors in their brain in specific parts like the cerebella. But yeah, I wanted to focus on that because that's what sets us apart. That radiation, fuck everything else. That radiation is what really sets us apart. So I will say it again. There's a specific protein within the commonly found in eukaryotic organisms. It's called zinc finger. And one of the many things that this has involvement with is tumorigenesis. Tumorigenesis, I wish I had my computer so I can just pull all of this up in front of you. Tumorigenesis has to do with tumors, like the beginning stages of tumors. The only way you get those tumors is really through radiation. So understand, you, so-called black person, do not have harmful effects from radiation, at least not natural radiation, because we know we got the microwave, we got these phones, but at the end of the day, it's not really messing with you. The sun is not breaking you down. It is breaking down the eukaryotic organisms. Understand that. And this is just one of many different types of ways that this is working. You know what I'm saying? compared to the prokaryotic organism that has a specific protein. It's not called the zinc finger. It's like the humoglobin. It's a really silly ass word. But understand something. We're going to continue to speak about this the more that I'm learning it. Because I'm not 100% on everything that I'm telling you. This is what I'm figuring out by going into these books. I'm going to go into these books, and then I'm going to go even deeper and to figure out who is the specific people that are telling me this information. You know what I'm saying? And I suggest you do the same. Neurology, you know what I'm saying? But this specifically, okay, is what we need to be learning about. This and this. Well, really all three of them, plus stem cells and anatomy. But that's going to be coming a little bit later. I'm just cycling through these right now. Understand, we're not the same. We're done with all that, I don't see color, all that fake ass racism shit, all of that. That shit is out the window. This is the difference. Radiation. Melanin. These are just a couple examples of, like I said, I'm gonna keep saying the difference. The difference. There's specific proteins that they have to consume in order for them not to develop cancer. Simple as that. Now I'm gonna keep coming back, of course, because I'm gonna be digging more and more into this. But as far as I'm concerned, that's another difference between the eukaryotic organism and the prokaryotic organism, because the prokaryotic organism is typically an organism that gets their food from the sun and water, carbon dioxide and oxygen, as far as the prokaryotic organism goes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really all I had to say for today. I just wanted to float that past you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not, like I said, I'm not telling you this like I'm some damn scholar. I'm not a doctor. I'm not none of that. You know what I'm saying? It's just for YouTube, because they might try to take some shit down. You know what I'm saying? But what else was I about to say? I want you to not only just hear this information, I want you to not just apply it. I want you to not just apply it, but apply it to what either you already know this information and you can use it, and use it with yours and get somewhere further, or you can piggyback off of it and get further than what I did. You feel me? This is the point of me giving this information to you. This is really mostly targeted. It's targeted towards everybody, but I want the kids to know this. This is important. We're not talking about no I don't even know what. We're not talking about all these other bullshit distractions that's going on. We're going to be speaking about us internally. What's going on? What's the difference? You feel me? But that's really all I had to say. I want y'all to make sure that you're liking the video. You know what I mean? I know it's many of y'all that are, but at least when you like the video, try to share the information. You don't even have to share the video. Try to at least share the information. You know what I'm saying? Figure it out for yourself, I'm telling you, because the information that I just told you, I found most of it in here, right? Genetics for Dummies. And in this book, Biology for Dummies. And then the other information I had to do on my own, I had to, research on Google and go to this link, go to that link, and whatever. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all I had to say for this particular video. I'm out. I appreciate every last one of y'all, man, because this is the year of stability. This is the year that we should be coming together. If ain't nobody else on that type time trying to elevate, and evolve their consciousness, it's a wrap. Because these people, they're not playing. Especially now, the desperate shit that they're doing now, spilling all these chemicals and talking about this balloons in the sky and all of this shit. They're getting desperate. I don't know the full case on the balloon shit, but I know that it's fishy. But that's all I had to say for now, man. I hope y'all can take this and get somewhere. It's not like it's the most you've ever heard or anything like that, but this is very interesting. You know what I'm saying? Learning that they even have specific shit set up in their system to prevent cancer and shit like that. Now understand something, even when I'm explaining it, it sounds complicated because their system is, let me show you what this, even looking at it, you understand how complex and how much work that they have to put in just to function. Because they got so many different types of DNA that they got to work with and distribute. And hold on, I wish I could, it's in this book, I just can't pull it up fast enough. Give me a second. Give me 1 second and I'm gonna end the video. Yeah, I can't really bring it up right now, but just look up what a eukaryotic cell looks like. I might even just put it in this video. I might put a little picture compared to a prokaryotic organism. A prokaryotic organism, it just looks more simpler. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the eukaryotic organism. Now understand something, when I'm saying all of this, it's not, I don't have no hatred. I don't have nothing. It doesn't mean we should be belittling all other races. It doesn't mean none of that. We trying to move past that shit. We're trying to grow. We trying to get the fuck away from all of this entire system. And it's going to happen. It's happening now. And one thing too I was going to talk about is that I feel like either the internet or all electronics, all the entire grid is going to be the first thing to go. But I'm going to talk about that a little bit later. But I'm gone. Peace.